Welcome back. Today I'm going to talk about the 2010 Tangled movie from Disney. It's an animated movie, and let me tell you, this movie is absolute gold. I mean, it's funny, it's heartfelt, it's got stunning animations, and the real star of this movie isn't the main character, Rapunzel, it's actually a horse named Maximus. I mean, I laughed my ass off. This horse, hands down, one of the funniest animal sidekicks in Disney history. So let's talk why I think Tangled is a good movie. So first off, it's released in 2010 and it's basically a spin-off or a spin on the Rapunzel fairy tale. And Rapunzel is locked up in a tower where she's being raised by the villain Mother Gothel, and she wants to keep Rapunzel in the tower to use her magical hair so she can stay young. And then we have a thief named Flynn Rider. He basically stumbles upon the tower, and then he and Rapunzel basically go on an adventure. And it is a mix of romance, adventure, just generally speaking, and pure comedy. So, first off, why do I think this movie is such a great movie? Well, it's Maximus the horse. He absolutely steals the show every time he is on screen. I mean, he's technically a horse, but he acts more like a royal guard and he takes his job way too seriously. I mean, he is the horse of one of the captains or the general of the army of the kingdom, and he is set on the relentless pursuit of capturing the thief Flynn Rider. And it basically turns into one of the funniest running gags of the movie. And what I really like about him is, I mean, it's an actual character. He doesn't speak. I mean, he's still a horse, so he isn't a character that actually can speak. And I know in some movies we have animals that speak. This horse does not. But it's his body language, his facial expressions. I mean, he rolls his eyes, he salutes, he sniffs. He sniffs out tracks like a bloodhound. And at one point, he even pulls out a sword and has a sword fight with Flynn, and all of that without speaking a word. So every time Maximus is on the screen, I mean, I would laugh my ass off. He adds the physical comedy that is straight out classic slapstick, and I would like to see, if not, if maybe there is already a movie like that, but I would really like to see a spin-off just for Maximus. That would be hands down my wish for this year. So Maximus, great character for a horse. He is basically the star of the movie. Then we have Flynn Rider. Flynn is one of the more charming male leads in a Disney animated movie. I mean, he starts out like a really cocky, sarcastic thief who only cares about himself. But then, during the end, we learn about his upbringing and that he's trying to live the dream, the rich dream. And we actually see him make some real sacrifices that you actually buy, you actually believe it. So he's not just comic relief, he's actually a very fleshed out character. And he really works with Rapunzel. I mean, Rapunzel is this really honest, cute, always well protected character. I mean, she hasn't seen anything of the world because she was locked up in a tower. So she's really, naive. Let's put it that way. And then we have Flynn, who is the absolute opposite, and they work really well. There's really good chemistry on the screen, which is definitely a must. So, more about Rapunzel. She is the princess in the movie. And what I really liked about it is that she isn't just your typical helpless princess. I mean, she's curious, she's adventurous, she's awkward as hell. I mean, she's really awkward to the point of where it's ridiculous, but also it makes her relatable. And yeah, she's really warm, which makes it easy to root for her. It makes it easy to say, well, I hope she wins. And well, she's not waiting for anyone to save her. I mean, she just happens to stumble upon Flynn, and then they both go on an adventure. So she is really an independent boss babe, the classic boss girl type of stuff. But here it works really, really well. It's really cute, and this is how you would like to see, a strong female character, a strong female lead being presented on screen. This is how I like to see it. It's really well done. And then, like I said before, when I was talking about the horse, I mean the humor. It's really genuine. It works well for everybody. I mean, kids will laugh about frying pans being used as weapons, and as an adult, you will get a kick out of the sarcasm that Flynn puts on screen. And yeah, the humor is really what I like. That's why this movie shines for me. Apart from that, we have great animation, great visuals, great music as well. The movie is really light, it's colorful, it's fluffy. It never gets really dark, which maybe for some people would be a downside for the movie, but it doesn't get really dark. Like, for instance, The Hunchback or The Lion King. This movie does not. It really stays light, it stays fluffy, which is something that I really appreciate. So we have the comic relief, we have the light and the fluffiness of the movie, we have the charm on screen. So that's really, really great. Music, like I said, also very nice. And maybe the only downside, if you would call it a downside, maybe it's a little bit nitpicking, but the story is predictable. But then again, basically any movie I watch, I think, well, this is a predictable story. The outcome is never, oh, wow, what a twist. It's always something that you can see coming. But so for me, that's not really a downside. But the thing that I do think is maybe not as well done is the villain. We have Mother Gothel, who is the villain. I mean, she's manipulative. She has some moments, but compared to the iconic Disney characters like Scar or Maleficent or Jafar, she doesn't leave the same impact on screen. But maybe that's also because the movie is really light and fluffy. So that would be maybe, if I would say a complaint, that would be the only thing. For the rest, I would say this movie is absolute gold. It's funny, it's charming, it has great romance, it has chemistry on screen, and for me, hands down, one of the best movies Disney has ever done. So if you would like to see a good comedy, great animation, colorfulness, fluffiness, great jokes, this is the movie you need to see. Even if that's not what you want to see, then you should just watch this movie for Maximus the horse. I cannot recommend Maximus enough. It is absolutely the best thing I've seen in a long time on screen. So there you go. That's my take on the movie Tangled. I hope you enjoyed this review, and I will talk to you next time. Bye bye.